Welcome to Decor, your go-to channel for inspiring home interior and exterior design ideas. Whether you're looking to transform your living space or enhance your outdoor oasis, we've got the tips and trends to help you create the home of your dreams. DIY Rustic and Vintage Christmas Decor 2024 Cozy Family Room Ideas for a Warm Holiday Ambience. Creating DIY rustic and vintage Christmas decor for your family room is a fantastic idea for homeowners who cherish traditional, cozy holiday atmospheres. This style appeals to those who want to bring a nostalgic charm into their living spaces, whether it's through heirloom-inspired pieces or handmade creations. Families who enjoy crafting together, or individuals with a love for vintage treasures, will particularly enjoy this approach. DIY decor allows for a more personalized touch, reflecting the unique character and history of your family. Additionally, those living in rural or suburban homes, where rustic elements are often more accessible, will find this aesthetic especially fitting. By combining vintage elements, such as antique ornaments or distressed wood furniture, with rustic touches like burlap, twine, and plaid, the decor creates a timeless ambience. Whether you're looking to inject warmth into your living space, express creativity through crafting, or simply enjoy the serenity that comes with a cozy, rustic environment, DIY rustic and vintage Christmas decor can transform your family room into a welcoming holiday retreat. Rustic and vintage Christmas decor draws inspiration from natural elements and nostalgic holiday touches. At its core, rustic decor embraces materials like wood, burlap, linen, and twine, often paired with earthy tones such as deep reds, greens, whites, and browns. Vintage Christmas decor, on the other hand, evokes a sense of nostalgia with timeless pieces such as retro ornaments, old-fashioned stockings, and classic Christmas lights. Combining these two styles in your family room creates a rich, textured environment that feels both nostalgic and fresh. Rustic elements might include handcrafted items like wooden candle holders, tree branches, or DIY wreaths made from dried flowers, while vintage touches can manifest in the form of antique glass ornaments, nostalgic Santa figurines, or even vintage Christmas cards displayed in frames. The beauty of this decor lies in its ability to tell a story, often evoking memories of Christmases past while embracing the warmth and charm of the season. The best time to start decorating for a DIY rustic and vintage Christmas in your family room is right after Thanksgiving or as early as the first week of December. Starting early allows you to take your time, especially if you're crafting your own pieces. It also gives you plenty of time to hunt for vintage treasures, such as antique ornaments or old-fashioned linens, at flea markets, thrift shops, or online marketplaces. Early decorating also sets the tone for the holiday season and allows you to fully enjoy your rustic-inspired family room as a festive gathering space. Additionally, creating homemade decor takes time, and getting started early ensures you don't feel rushed. In the weeks leading up to Christmas, you can fine-tune your space, adjusting elements as you find new items to add. Keep in mind that rustic and vintage Christmas decor tends to be timeless, so you can reuse many of the elements year after year, making early preparation even more valuable. When decorating your family room with rustic and vintage Christmas decor, focus on key areas that will maximize the festive ambience. The Christmas tree should be the focal point, whether it's a real pine tree with natural ornaments or an artificial tree dressed in vintage baubles and rustic burlap ribbons. Surround the tree with rustic touches like wooden crates or vintage sleds. Mantels are another area that deserves attention. Decorate them with garlands made from greenery, pine cones, and twigs, or hang vintage stockings with rustic jute or leather loops. You can also drape plaid blankets or woven throws over couches and chairs to add warmth and texture. For a vintage touch, hang old-fashioned Christmas cards or framed photos of past holidays on the walls. Don't forget about the lighting. String lights in warm, soft tones can be wrapped around banisters, placed in glass jars, or hung across windows to create a magical glow. Accent pieces like antique lanterns or handmade wooden signs that feature holiday quotes will complete the cozy and nostalgic atmosphere. Opting for DIY rustic and vintage Christmas decor allows you to infuse your personality and creativity into your holiday celebration. Handmade decor adds a sentimental touch, making your home feel more personal and unique. For example, a wreath made from twigs, pine cones, and dried citrus fruits not only looks beautiful, but also provides an opportunity to bond with loved ones as you create it together. DIY decor is also budget-friendly. Many rustic and vintage items can be found at thrift stores or made from affordable materials like burlap, twine, and reclaimed wood. Furthermore, crafting your own decor allows you to customize the style and feel of your space to suit your tastes. Whether it's turning an old sweater into throw pillows or creating a centerpiece from mason jars, DIY decorations give you complete control over your family room's atmosphere. Additionally, homemade items carry a unique charm and often become cherished family heirlooms, passed down for generations to come. Achieving a cozy and inviting rustic Christmas ambience is all about layering textures and creating a space that feels warm and welcoming. Start by incorporating rich tactile fabrics like flannel, wool, and knitted materials. Plaid throw blankets on the sofa. Pair with cozy knitted pillows. Instantly make the space feel cozy. A rustic fireplace, whether real or electric, is a must-have for a warm ambience, as the flickering firelight adds to the cozy atmosphere. Surround the fireplace with vintage stockings, perhaps made from burlap or wool, and fill them with homemade goodies like knitted ornaments or small wooden toys. Consider adding a DIY hot cocoa bar in a corner of the room, featuring mason jars filled with marshmallows, peppermint sticks, and cinnamon. This not only enhances the rustic vibe, but also creates an interactive and festive space for guests to enjoy. Lighting plays a significant role in setting a warm mood. Opt for soft, warm light strings, lanterns, or candlelight to add a gentle glow throughout the room. The overall goal is to make the space feel like a peaceful retreat from the cold, where family and friends can gather around and enjoy the holiday season. The materials you choose play a huge role in creating a successful rustic and vintage Christmas decor theme. Wood is an essential element, whether it's in the form of reclaimed wood signs, wooden ornaments, or tree trunks used as tree stands. It provides an earthy, natural foundation. Burlap is another key material that ties rustic elements together. It can be used for wreaths, garlands, table runners, or even as a backing for stockings. Twine, jute, and hemp ropes can be woven through garlands, used to tie up homemade ornaments, or wrapped around candles. Vintage glass ornaments, old-timey tin toys, and heirloom-inspired decorations evoke nostalgia and add a sense of history to the space. To add a rustic charm, incorporate natural elements like pine cones, holly, and dried fruit. Moss straw and wicker baskets also bring in texture, while soft, cozy fabrics like flannel, knitted wool, and velvet help add comfort to the decor. By combining these materials, you create a space that feels both rustic and vintage, timeless and full of warmth. Incorporating a vintage touch into your DIY rustic Christmas decor is easy, thanks to the abundance of items available from thrift stores, family heirlooms, or even homemade projects. Start by hunting for vintage ornaments. Look for glass baubles, antique tin toys, or old-fashioned stockings. Old-fashioned wooden toys, such as rocking horses, sleds, or trains, can serve as beautiful decor on shelves or mantels. You can also repurpose vintage fabrics like old quilts or tablecloths to create throw pillows or fabric garlands. Consider making a vintage-inspired advent calendar from small envelopes or matchboxes adorned with lace, buttons, and ribbons. For a personal touch, you can display vintage Christmas cards from past years in frames or hang them on a line with twine. Vintage glass jars filled with homemade cookies or candies can also evoke a sense of nostalgia. By mixing these elements with rustic touches like burlap ribbons, You can create a space that feels both lived in and timeless, full of family history and holiday warmth. Lighting is an integral part of creating a cozy, rustic holiday atmosphere. The soft, warm glow of string lights can transform a room, adding a magical, inviting aura to your family room. Opt for warm white lights or amber-toned bulbs that cast a soft glow reminiscent of candlelight. String lights can be draped over the tree, wrapped around banisters, or hung across the mantel. For added rustic charm, place the lights inside vintage lanterns or mason jars to create a soft, flickering effect. Candles, especially those in rustic holders made of wood, metal, or ceramic, can be placed around a room to add to the warmth. Battery-operated LED candles are an excellent option for safety, but they still give off a cozy glow. A vintage chandelier with Edison bulbs or a rustic pendant light can also enhance the room's ambience while adding an extra touch of rustic charm. Layering different lighting sources, from string lights to lanterns to candles, ensures your family room feels warm and inviting throughout the holiday season. Several DIY projects can enhance your rustic and vintage Christmas decor, turning your family room into a cozy holiday haven. Start with creating a DIY burlap wreath. Wrap burlap around a wire frame and embellish it with pine cones, berries, and twine for a rustic touch. Another simple project is making your own tree ornaments from natural materials like dried orange slices, cinnamon sticks, or wooden slices. These can be hung from the tree or used to adorn garlands. If you enjoy knitting, create your own cozy holiday pillows with festive patterns, such as snowflakes or reindeer. You can also make a DIY Christmas garland from popcorn and cranberries or cinnamon sticks. For a vintage touch, consider creating a family photo wall with black and white pictures framed in distressed wooden frames, showcasing holiday memories. A DIY wooden sign with a holiday greeting like "Merry and Bright" or "Home for Christmas" is an easy way to bring vintage charm to your space. The beauty of DIY projects is that they can be personalized to fit your family's unique style, and they add an element of handmade warmth to your decor. Personalizing your rustic Christmas decor is an excellent way to add meaning and warmth to your holiday setting. Start by adding family heirlooms to your decor. Whether it's an antique sled passed down through generations or a set of vintage Christmas ornaments, these pieces hold sentimental value and tell the story of your family. Another way to personalize your space is by using family photos in your decor. Create a gallery wall or display framed photos of past holidays, perhaps using distressed wooden frames to tie in with the rustic aesthetic. You could also make personalized stockings for each family member using fabrics like burlap or linen, adorned with individual names or initials. Handwritten notes or letters to Santa, placed on a mantle or in a vintage mailbox, can also add a personal touch. For a creative DIY project, create a personalized holiday tree topper using a family heirloom or something unique, such as a handmade star made from twigs and twine. In conclusion, DIY rustic and vintage Christmas decor offers a heartwarming way to celebrate the holidays. By combining natural elements with nostalgic pieces, you can transform your family room into a cozy, inviting space that feels both timeless and unique. The beauty of this style lies in its personalization. Each item, whether handmade or inherited, adds a layer of meaning and warmth to your decor. DIY projects allow you to express your creativity while creating lasting memories with your family. Whether it's crafting ornaments together or hunting for vintage treasures, this approach fosters a sense of togetherness and joy that's perfect for the holiday season. Ultimately, embracing a rustic and vintage aesthetic brings a warmth to your home that store-bought decor can't match. The effort put into crafting handmade pieces or repurposing vintage items is what makes the holiday season truly special. With a focus on natural materials, warm lighting, and sentimental touches, your DIY rustic and vintage Christmas decor will create a family room full of warmth, joy, and timeless holiday charm.